lick. You dealing with a young 20-year-old conniving, manipulative, low-down, white. I'm talking about a dirty. You ought to know better, Shannon. Much as you talking, like you say you won't even get on the elevator with a woman by yourself. How you at the gym and you let this 20-year-old, damn near teeny bop, little old young white bitch get you 50 million?
Obviously, I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week. And really, the only thing that I really ask is, like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way.
Man, Charleston White just tore into Shannon Sharpe and didn't hold back for a second. After that rumored $223 million hush payout and his shocking ESPN exit, Charleston said straight up Shannon brought this heat on himself, and all because of a snow bunny. The internet is roasting him, his name's blazing everywhere, and the headlines won't stop. Shannon's firing from ESPN came right after he quietly settled that massive $50 million lawsuit, and people are saying it's no coincidence. For months, folks whispered that the Gabriella Zuniga situation was way nastier than it looked. You remember that lawsuit from the OnlyFans model? She accused Shannon of assault, leaving her emotionally wrecked, and even claimed he put hands on her. That's not the type of scandal you just walk away from clean. Then boom, Gabriella dropped a phone recording between her and Shannon, and honestly, the vibe was ugly. He allegedly sounded loud, aggressive, and straight up abusive, not like someone with clean hands. The streets couldn't believe it.
Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like...
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, no, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice.
Of course, Shannon jumped online right away with his I-do-nothing defense. He called the whole thing a money grab, swore everything was consensual, and tried to spin it on powerhouse attorney Tony Buzbee, saying this was part of some big plan to take down rich black men. Shannon even claimed Buzbee's been targeting Jay-Z, Diddy, and now him, and promised to hit back with a countersuit for defamation.
This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Buzbee targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down.
But here's the twist. Shannon allegedly ended up cutting a private deal, dropping a jaw-dropping $23 million just to make the lawsuit disappear. Insiders even say he first tried to offer Gabriella $10 million when it all started, but she turned it down, saying she had proof and receipts. And now look, Gabriella's sitting pretty with that $23 million settlement, quitting her OnlyFans hustle and walking off with the ultimate bag. Meanwhile, Charleston White's screaming what everyone's been whispering. He's not just roasting Shannon. He's pressing the question nobody can ignore. If you're really innocent, why drop that kind of cash? Why pay out millions if it's all just a setup? Charleston even flipped Shannon's own words against him. He reminded everybody how Shannon once bragged about never even stepping in an elevator with white women just to dodge drama. But now, he's out here in the gym, sweatpants on, no draws, letting a 20-year-old snow bunny press up on him like it's nothing.
You all know better, Shannon. Much shit as you talking, like you say you won't even get on the elevator with a woman by yourself. How you at the gym and you let this 20-year-old, damn near teeny bop, little old young white get you 50 mil? You offered a pink toe Peckerwood 10 million. Boy.
Charleston said flat out, it don't add up. According to Charleston, Shannon sold out years ago, ditched the hood, put on that tailored suit, and started playing the corporate game, thinking he was untouchable. But the game always flips back, and now it's clapping him hard. He called Shannon dumb for thinking he was too slick to get caught slipping. Charleston even said Shannon should have stuck with the strip club chicks and the hood girls who know how to play the game without blowing it up. Instead, he chose the one woman who had everything to gain by flipping the script on him.
With the game. That's why I stay at the strip club with real. When you dealing with whole problems, you ain't got to eat proper. You dealing with these little just trying to hit a lick. You dealing with a young 20-year-old conniving, manipulative, low-down, white. I'm talking about a dirty, funky.
And now, that lawsuit's exposed the whole messy pattern. And here's the kicker. Charleston pointed out Gabriella ain't even the same woman from Shannon's wild IG Live saga last September, meaning this ain't no one-time mistake. It's a habit. Now Shannon's out here scrambling, apologizing, and trying to play the victim card, but the streets aren't buying it. If you've been tapped into the streets, then you already caught Shannon's so-called apology after ESPN dropped him. He went live, voice shaky, asking his brother Sterling for forgiveness, saying he stole his shine because ESPN fired him right before Sterling's Hall of Fame induction. He even turned to fans, saying sorry for letting them down and messing everything up.
Obviously, I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is, like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And so, as I told him, as I profusely apologized to him earlier today, I'm sorry that I upstaged you in this manner. That was never my intent. You've been my hero. You've been my role model from as long as I can remember. And I apologize, and I thank all my fans for supporting me when I was at ESPN and every place that I've...
But Charleston White, man, he wasn't buying none of it. He clowned Shannon's apology, called it medicine after death, way too late to matter. Charleston reminded folks how Monique once warned Shannon to stay away from those young girls because they were just waiting for him to slip so they could eat him alive. And he didn't listen. Even Cat Williams told him straight up on Club Shay Shay, leave them white girls alone. But Shannon, he just laughed, thinking he was untouchable, like he was running the whole show. Turns out, he was just the puppet on the strings. Charleston made it clear he never rocked with Shannon from day one. He said Shannon always had hate in his heart, just Charleston was saying things loud and raw with no filter. Charleston been calling out NFL boys for years, saying they're just big, dumb football players. And he even blasted Deion Sanders, calling him a modern-day Bill Cosby, pretending to be this squeaky clean family man while ignoring the real culture.
Shannon Sharpe, he really don't like me. I done call all the football players, man, big old dumb stupid ass. So I done offended and insulted everybody. Yeah. But you gotta understand, homie, I done said some horrible things about Deion and the boys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this an alumni.
Yeah, that's why.
I said some horrible things about Deion is the modern day Bill Cosby and them boys is Theo Huxtable and yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's the modern day of that. This is who we, so we idolize this family. Deion is the ideal father in the black community. This is, yeah. So, and here I am attacking him in his toe, in his boy.
And that's what burned Shannon the most. He couldn't stand Charleston staying raw while he tried to shine as the clean-cut corporate puppet. But Charleston didn't care. He said it plain. If you ain't street no more, you already gone. And now Shannon's paying the price big time. Not just losing his ESPN gig, but insiders say he might have blown a whole $100 million media empire he was building, all over a snow bunny. This wasn't just some random sports analyst job. Shannon was a brand. He had podcasts, endorsements, media deals lined up. The man was everywhere. But now the whole thing's shaking apart. One bad move with the wrong girl, and the empire's crumbling right in front of us. The streets are tearing him apart. People are saying Shannon dropped more cash in that lawsuit than he ever stacked in his NFL career. They're roasting him online, saying he paid an OnlyFans model like she was a Super Bowl MVP. And the worst part? It all could have been avoided if he had just kept his ears open and stuck to the old school street rules. Instead, he wanted sharp, young, and pretty. And now look at the cost. Comments flying everywhere. One dude flat out said he paid her more than he ever made playing ball. No way he's not guilty of something. Another fan hit him with, Shannon, you should have listened to Kat and Monique. They warned you. And one user was cold with it, writing, these still don't get it. SMH. Sometimes you just gotta shut up. And what hurts fans the most? It's not even the $23 million payout. It's watching every brick of that post-NFL empire crack apart. Knowing those cracks don't heal easy, especially when the streets don't ride with you anymore. So now the real question, did Shannon play himself chasing the wrong type of woman? Or is Charleston White just stirring chaos like he always does? Is this karma coming back around, or was it a setup from day one? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like, and hit subscribe if you're rocking with the raw truth. Then tap into the next video on your screen.